Hi to everyone, my name is Anfisa and I'm from Belarus. Today we will go to the streets of Minsk and gonna ask foreigners what do they think about their time here in Belarus. Did they enjoy it? Do they find this country for them safe? How did they come to Minsk? So let's start. Do you find Belarus safe for a foreigner?
Very safe.
Very safe,
Most safe.
Did you have any
I
troubles?
was in Indonesia, Malaysia, here much better, much more safer.
And you're from Israel, right?
Yes.
What are you doing here in Belarus?
Relax.
You just have work some, right? No? Or like remotely?
No, I live by savings.
Yes. It's a dream life, I would say.
Yeah, I moved to Belarus 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
When it was COVID,
Yeah.
it was the best country
Yes.
because everything open.
Yeah.
And,
No lockdown.
No mask. It was amazing.
Nightlife was amazing.
Nightlife still amazing.
Still amazing.
Come on.
And what are your plans? You still plan to stay here?
I don't know, I just live my life for the moment, you know. I have a residency. Traveling 4 or 5 months per year, I don't stay in Belarus. I go to Asia. In winter, I don't stay because it's very cold for me, so I go in Asia. Now I'm staying here, but maybe traveling around to some places, maybe Brazil next year.
And how did you legalize your staying in Belarus? Did you open a company or bought a
Bought apartment.
Apartment, yeah? Okay, great. Thank you. And what about your friend?
I am just spending my summers here, yeah. My country in Israel, it's too hot for me.
Yeah.
Слишком жарко.
Да. Oh,
So,
good Russian.
Yeah, no.
Do you learn Russian?
Every day.
Every day?
Every
Which app you use?
I use Duolingo, but I also
Duolingo.
just bought a book and I'm listening to people and talking to people.
You know there
Kakti.
is a really cool app called Bubble, and this is really
Bubble?
nice. Yeah, Bubble is
Not
amazing.
Bumble.
No, Bubble.
I'm kidding. Bubble, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into
Yeah,
it.
you should
It's
check.
it's a Russian app.
It's not Russian. I think it's German actually.
I think it's a perfect way to spend the summer. The weather is very fair, and even though you have some hot days, it's never extreme in a way that you
Yeah.
can't
Breathe.
go outside. You know,
Yeah.
I talk to people over here, and they say they love 30 degrees, and for me, even that's too hot. But the atmosphere here is really nice. Everybody's outside. Everybody's dressed
Nice.
great. It's just really chill.
Yeah.
It's a great place to spend the summer.
Where have you been? Like some historical destinations or something like that? Or
I have so many places that I want to visit, but because I'm busy also with work, I didn't get to it. Next summer, I'll get to Grodno, I'll get to Brest, I'll go see the castle that I heard
Nesvish,
about.
yeah.
And few of the lakes here, I heard you can't really go into them to swim, but there are a few that you can.
Especially there are many lakes, beautiful in
Yeah.
Vitebsk area.
In which area?
In Vitebsk. It's like
Vitebsk.
closer to
Vitebsk.
Russia. Yeah. So any more wishes for tourists who are here? Maybe some advices.
If you're already in the area and if you didn't plan on coming to Belarus and you're in Riga or any of those other countries, be smart to come in for a few days at least to get an impression. It's a beautiful country, great people, great weather.
Oh, you got some food.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And
This
great
is
food.
This is an Italian restaurant, right? I guess so.
Thank you very much.
Looks so. Actually, guys, what you can say about restaurants here in Belarus, in Minsk? It's amazing. What about prices?
It's very cheap.
Yeah.
Great prices, fresh food.
It's not Belarusian, it's Italian, but I love Italian food.
Okay.
No, I think that in general the food here is very
It's
good.
good, yeah.
It seems very fresh. This street especially has some very good restaurants.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Have you heard about the new one, Malevich restaurant?
Yeah, it's right here on the corner. There's one that's an Italian restaurant on the corner. that I
This is
had.
a new one, yeah, but there is another one, Malevich. It's
Haven't heard about it.
It's
Malevich.
really great. I recommend it.
Yeah?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's
Где?
Karla Marxa Street. Yeah, it's beautiful. You should go.
Malevich.
Malevich.
I have seen it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have seen it. I have
Yeah, it's
beautiful, very
Yeah,
clean, beautiful
yeah,
design.
yeah.
It looks very high class.
Yeah, it is. It is. It
Looks
could
very
be
high
easily in
class.
Europe. It could be Michelin restaurant.
I think, yeah, they
Yeah.
were very. I mean, you
Yeah,
walk in there,
it
you're
could be,
like,
yeah.
whoa.
Can you say like how you particularly came from Israel to Belarus? Through which way?
I just found about this country from a few friends of mine who also come here. I would not have known about the existence of this country if it wouldn't have been for them, because it's just not a place that people talk about a lot.
Yeah.
So it gets missed.
Yeah,
on.
but like how did you come? By bus? By
yeah,
plane?
yeah. I came through
From
Vilnius border.
Vilnius, yeah? And you didn't need a visa, right? Or you
No.
was no, because Israel, no.
I came via Moscow.
Via Moscow, yeah, also no problem.
No visa in Russia, not visa in Belarus. So
Hi, I live in Australia. It's Matt. I just saw her and I recognize her because I was following her for information about in Belarus. And I really like Belarus because safe, clean, and people are nice. Even some of them, they don't speak English well, but I know a bit Russian. It's helpful. And I saw here, I'm here since 20 days. I also went Grodno, and yes.
By train?
Yeah, by train. It was different experience. The first, it was fast train. It was okay, like normal seat. But when I turning back, it was like seat, like with the sleeping, and it was different experience.
Like electrichka, we say.
Electrichka, yes. It was different experience. I stayed in Grodno 2 days, but I like Minsk more. Yes, and yeah, more active, and people are nice here. I don't know. In Australia, people looks nice, but they are a bit fake. Here, people are direct, but I like it. Yes, if they smile, they really smile, and if they're angry, they're angry. But thankfully, I never had such situation. Everyone was nice to me.
What about prices? What about restaurants?
Restaurants are, I can say, it's cheap, of course cheaper than Australia, but I found accommodation a bit expensive, like hotels or apartments, because I was expecting cheaper, and I will go to Russia after here, and
I can explain why, because there are many Russian tourists now
maybe
here during summer. That's why they occupied in everything.
That's why.
Yes.
Even sometimes it's hard to find hotels, or it's fully booked.
I can suggest you, if you come here during winter, there is a hotel Victoria
I know,
Hotel.
I stayed there.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so they do promo prices many times. So when you stay for 1 month, you just have to tell them this. And then for a foreigner, I guess you pay 1,700 rubles for a whole month. Yes.
Wow, very cheap.
During summer they cancel this promo, but normally during winter they have it.
Wow,
so
it's very cheap. Okay, thanks. I didn't know because here I pay sometimes apartments $150 per night or 80. Some 80 between 150 I can say, but still is very expensive. I have Ostrovok now for Russia, Ostrovok, and I found Russia much cheaper because of I think a lot of hotels. That's why here it's almost fully booked and it's very expensive.
You have to plan really in
yes,
advance.
I have to plan.
What do you think about nightlife?
It's great. I mean, in Australia I cannot find this.
Yeah?
Yes, it's much cheaper, much safer. And of course girls, a lot of girls. And no, in Australia I cannot find because places are very expensive in Australia also. Some places are not so good. A lot of men sometimes. And yeah, here's nightlife is amazing, especially here. Yes, this Zibitskaya, yes.
So, have you been to Mad Men?
No.
No, you should.
Mad Men, this club?
Yes, club.
Really?
You should go there.
Okay,
I
will.
Cool, Mad Men and Maslow 6.
Okay.
Mad Men, they do like dancing show.
Okay, my last weekend here.
You should.
Yes.
You should go really there.
Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hello guys. Where are you from?
Yeah, from Saudi Arabia.
Wow. How did you come here? Through Dubai?
No, yeah, from Dubai. Then came here.
And how did you find out about Belarus?
By the Instagram, then YouTube, all the famous guys, same like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And how do you find Belarus?
Very nice, I think. Yeah.
Very nice.
Is it cheap? Is it expensive?
No, very good. That's almost cheap.
Almost cheap.
Yeah, then all the surface, then all the nice weather, August and September, I think, almost October.
Yeah. So now in Saudi Arabia must be super hot.
Yeah, super hot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Generally, compared to like most of Western European countries, like super like fun and then like not really expensive. For like budget backpacker, I mean here's like pretty fun to come here, and then hostels and then bars, pretty fun. Not a lot of international tourists. Like everybody think here's like pretty dangerous, but in fact here's like pretty safe and then more fun. Yeah, it's pretty safe. And then people thinking about here's pretty dangerous, but like the city is super clean and the bar and everything. It's like.
How do you feel compared to Moscow?
Compared to Moscow is like more international city, so diverse. and here's like more chill, you know. Moscow is like a little bit busy.
And how do you feel about people, Belarusian and Russian? Do you feel like any difference?
Okay, Belarusian people is more conservative. It's a little bit different, like Russian people and Belarusian people. People think they're like same ethnicity, but like I think it's like they got like different, you know, mentality. And then Belarusian is like more
Not so open to the behavior.
yeah, exactly. Russian people is like we more open-minded, but like it's good thing. But on the other hand, it's like you know, it's like different.
Just repeat, you're from China, right?
Yeah, I'm from China, and then I'm traveling through Russia, Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam, Singapore, and then like the whole Southeast Asian country, and then a little bit like North Africa, like Morocco, Egypt, and then Turkey, and you know Georgia, Azerbaijan, and you know Korea, and some kind of country.
You really experienced traveler.
Yeah, not experience. I'm just budget backpacker, you know. I do couch surfing, I do workaway. I mean, here's like pretty affordable for, you know, the backpacker. You know, hostels are cheap, and then local food is like amazing, like, you know, and super cheap compared to the rest of the country, you know. But you know, not so much inflation going on, and then.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
I visit this city around 1 to 2 months, and then go to St. Petersburg, and then come to Minsk again. It's because I think the atmosphere of the Minsk is very good. People is friendly, but honestly, not too much people can speak English. Yes, but people is friendly. Even though sometimes I get lost, they will help me. They will help me to find the location, find the metro.
And also for Chinese people, I think it's quite okay because sometimes we have names in Chinese.
Pardon? What you mean?
We have some signs where
Sign.
to go, what to do in Chinese.
Yeah.
Not in English, but in Chinese.
Yes. When I also have some Chinese people come to study, so I think it's no problem. Sometimes we saw some Chinese people living here.
And if after watching this video you decided that you definitely come to Belarus, then go and check this video on your screen where I explained you how you can come to Belarus by bus from Vilnius.